favorite, but he does have nice captives.
You know what? The only thing that I don't like about Brian Bartruck is he teases animals. Like, they've teased animals for views since we got into it, and people talk about how he's changed, and like he's a very nice person. I'll give him that. the only like keeper, like, I don't really like, I don't hate anyone. I don't, it takes too much energy to dislike someone. I met Brian in person. He was a wonderful guy. He treated me with dignity and respect, which was very nice. The only keeper that's really kind of been a dick to me is Dave Kaufman. Dave Kaufman. I have a community strike. I have a strike on my YouTube account.
Your YouTube's doing great. You've worked it well. See the post and totally agree with what you were saying.
Well, like Dave Kaufman. I wanted to start doing a reaction video. Like, do reaction videos and stuff. So the first one I did was on Dave Kaufman's ball pythons in the wild. And so first of all, like years ago, I was a Dave Kaufman fan. I thought, like, hey, this guy, he seems so friendly and so nice.
I saw that.
Yeah, he seems so friendly and nice and everything. And so I reached out to him because I actually really enjoy talking to other keepers. For some reason, our industry is like, oh, I hate you. Everyone kind of like, oh, I'm better than you. All the little breeders, they all just hate each other and backstab each other. And for me, I've always looked at it like, hey, this is our space where we can all be together. We can all be friends. We can all just have a nice time. You like snakes, I like snakes. And we can just all do this together and like get better off each other. And if you're working with some sort of project that I'm not working with and I can't sell to someone, then I can help you get a sale. And then if you're working with a project that I'm not, and then if I have a project, like you're doing ball pythons, I'm doing boas, someone wants a boa, you send them to me. We grow our businesses together. We all do better together. But instead, we got this like toxic environment where like, hey, you don't do it right. You need to do this. Your temperature should be like that. You should do this. You should do that. And it's just like that's what the reptile industry is like. And it's like, I love the animals, but so many of the people are just absolute wieners. And then you go to shows and you see all these people standing at their booths, like with a sad face, or like a face like you owe them something, like, hey, come buy something at my booth or I'm not going to talk to you or anything. Whereas for me, I cover up my booth with stickers and I say, congratulations, you just won a sticker. And I talk to everyone and I don't even really care if they buy anything off me. I like to kind of just have a fun time with people. And this is one of my problems. This is why, like, I go through years where I have really good sales and I go through years where I'm not really selling as much because I don't really advertise that much. Because I've always preferred, like, when people come to me and be like, hey, I want to get one of your snakes. And I like selling to keepers a lot more than breeders.
Florida.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'll never be invited to those things. I'm the black sheep of the reptile community. And it's just because I do what I want and I say what I want. And that comes at a cost, apparently. And it's funny because none of them... like, if you look at the videos that are up when people talk about people, nobody actually really talks about me. And that is fine. Oh, I have such a good video for Dave Kaufman coming up. And it's going to be hilarious. Oh my goodness. So I did that thing on the ball pythons. And the thing is that when you do reaction videos, it should be considered, it is fair use.
I've heard others say that, but I agree with you on a lot of things. I just don't get it. You're a good guy and you put things so well. Nameless Collector said, this was a very cool kids only vibe.
Yeah, so what was it? So under fair use, you're allowed to do reaction, you're allowed to talk crap about people, you're allowed to make fun of them. So you can't do a cover of a song, but if you do a parody of a song, you can. Isn't that kind of funny? You can't do a cover, but you can do a parody. And it's all under fair use. But the way that I did it, I just kind of showed all of Dave Kaufman's thing, and I didn't do cuts and stuff. I just watched it. I didn't really realize that I didn't do it the right way, and because of that, like I got nailed with a copyright strike thing, and I reached out to him. I was very polite. I told him like I'm sorry. It was my first time doing that, and I didn't mean to like go cause any problems. I'll delete everything. Just please remove the copyright strike. And he said and then he just the way he talks and stuff, like, oh, I'll get my legal team to look after it. I'll get my legal team to look after it. Oh, Dave Kaufman's legal team. Meanwhile, like if you watch the video about Africa, like before, like I watched one of his videos about the ball python thing, and it's literally 20-minute video with 8 minutes of him talking about himself and how he's all alone and he shoots everything by himself and it's just him and it's the Dave Kaufman show, right? It's all about Dave. And so I told him I'm sorry. I deleted everything and I asked him if he could take down the thing, and he said he would, but then he didn't. And like I showed him like the process of how he could do it, and I don't know if you can see this. My attorney knows how to retract it. I'll let him know to do so. Okay? Apparently, your attorney does not know how to do that because he didn't. And so before all this nonsense happened, years ago, I reached out to Dave Kaufman to be a friendly friend because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be his friendly friend because I thought he was cool. He seemed very friendly and everything was wonderful. So, hey, Dave, I noticed this. I started talking to him a bit. He's like, oh, awesome. Which video of mine do you like? And I told him I like the series of Are We Keeping Them Right? Like, he makes that series of Are We Keeping Animals in the Wild Right? And I liked it. So I told him that. That's what I did. I gave him a compliment. Then, like, he came to the biggest show in Toronto, and he said to me, I'm going to come and film you at your booth. And then he didn't even say...
said, oh, okay, lol. He's bluffing because he's never had someone do such a thing and he's probably buttered.
Well, he acted like he didn't even know that I did it. Like, oh, you did that? Oh, I didn't even see that. My attorneys must have seen it. So, so that happened, and then, but years ago, he said he's gonna come film me, and then I saw him, and he just like walked by me, ignored me, treated me like I didn't exist, and just he didn't even say hi. He just came off as like a total kind of prick to me. Was basically just like a prima donna. I'm so busy. I'm shooting this. I'm gonna go and film Dave Kusko or whatever. And it's just, and then I see him around like Adam, and Adam's always been a wonderful guy. Like I really like Adam. Adam has like 200,000-300,000 subscribers, and he's actually one of the nicest reptile YouTubers you're gonna meet, and he treats everyone nicely, and he's always been nice to me, even though we've never like done anything together. But then you see Dave like all around him, and it's like you see them, and it's like, yep. So that's what it is. It's like you have a big following, you're popular, everyone wants to be around you and smooch you everywhere, and you're like me. I'm just a nothing. Well, I'm not a nothing. Like I know that I've been keeping animals for a decade. I know quite a bit, and I like to share everything with people without all the nonsense and without like I like giving people sharing stuff. And everything that I do or say and share with people is true. I don't lie. I don't pretend to be this wonderful person. I don't like. I don't know. I can't not be me. But then I like to do stupid stuff too. Like I wanted to feed a snake with a drone, and then I did it. And then the whole pile of people in the reptile community say I'm being abusive to animals. I literally fed an animal, and I fed a snake from my mouth because I thought it would be fun. I'm a terrible person for that too. It's like I get stupid ideas in my head, and I follow through with them, and I know that they're dumb, but then I'm not gonna like stop or get rid of them because I didn't do anything wrong. But the reptile community wants to crucify me for like the 3 days in my life that I decided to have a little bit of fun. Okay, what? Dinner time? Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back after dinner. Eat some dinner. I'll be back. I'm gonna be in trouble.